Gun seller sued after body cam shows 14 people shot, bro.
Your incident has been updated.
You guys see anyone with a gun?
On October 10th, 2021, patrons of the 7th Street.
Bro, this is Midwest. That's a totally different voice. This must have been before he used the one he uses now.
Truck Park Bar enjoyed a late Saturday night out. This venue is a unique one, with the interior being filled with a variety of food trucks to select from. Unfortunately,
bro, those tacos look good, not gonna lie.
This night will turn into a nightmare in a matter of seconds for everyone involved. This officer responds to a shooting that just took place inside the bar. He would find a disastrous environment with over a dozen people injured.
It's like a shooting in a nightclub? What? It says gun seller sued. What do we?
We have multiple victims here.
I can't breathe. I've been shot.
See that an ankle?
I can't breathe. I've been shot. Let me move this over. There we go. So y'all can see.
Just an ankle?
No, it's in the back of my foot.
I'm really sorry. Stay put. I have to figure out who.
Shot in the back of your foot? Oh, dude, that would suck. Like your Achilles or whatever. Oh my, bro, the pain would be. She's calm as right, and the adrenaline's got to be what's keeping her.
The officer works to determine the number of victims, start triage, and secure the scene. Thankfully, other bystanders were present to start the first aid process by applying pressure to the wounds of several victims.
Is anyone inside shot? I don't know. Everybody came out. Everybody came out.
Oh, dude, I would have such a hard time with the noise, the 100 people talking, literally yelling because everyone's panicking. Oh my gosh, dude. It would take so much to deal with that.
Where's he shot? Let me see it. What do you?
While trying to provide aid, a social justice warrior interrupts to tell the officer he did not do anything. Bro, there's people shot. You don't get to...
He did not do anything. I know, I'm trying to fucking help him. Get out of the way.
Good Samaritans continued to put pressure on the wound using a clean cloth, and thankfully, it was later determined the injury was not life-threatening.
I mean, she's talking and everything. She's all right.
Sister's inside there. She okay?
What?
The officer approaches a security crew member from the bar.
Standing on a handgun. Oh, the security guard. Oh, okay. Bro, that would be a bunch of drunk people coming out asking you what's going. You just pulled up, bro. You don't know what's going on. Everyone's like, what happened? What happened? Is she safe? Is she okay? No, I don't know, dude. Let me figure it out first.
Who is standing on a handgun. The officer comes over to take his place. He quickly puts on gloves and examines the gun before proceeding.
Bro, this voice is weird. I don't like it. I'm so glad he switched to the one he has. Is this like did he get like a better AI one? I know it's not him. Or I think it's not him.
Proceeding into the bar.
Is anyone inside shot? Over here, you got people over there. Nothing serious?
14 people. They don't even know yet.
Who else is shot here?
That guy's on the phone. No one's gonna hear what you're saying, dude. It's gonna be so loud.
Oh my God. If you don't gotta be here, you need to get the fuck out. Let me see this.
It's bleeding pretty fucking good. I'm gonna keep pressure on if you don't mind, okay? Yeah. Go ahead and throw that on there.
What's going on up here?
Don't worry about that. Honestly, it smelled like fireworks is what I'm worried about. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
All right,
Even
what's
if you
going
limp.
on here?
I see you got one in your left leg here, but medics, we need to get people outside of the situation.
And it just feels like a lack of urgency from the officers, though. But I mean, you don't want them to be in a state of panic either. It does feel very slow. Like we're checking on people that were shot in the leg. I mean, there's 14 people shot. You think they were all hitting the leg?
Okay. Just sit down there.
Okay. Oh, fuck, it hurts. Okay. Oh, fucking hell.
Put your leg up on that. This one.
I don't even want to look at it.
I'm security. I took my shirt off and gave it to her because she was bleeding.
Thank you. Stick around. This is all gonna.
Numerous actions led to the events that unfolded that night. Correcting the faults in these actions could have prevented this tragedy and the death that came from it. For this video, we will be compiling information gathered.
Okay, we'll do it. What is it? We're halfway in the video.
The story starts with some tension between Devondre Phillips and his cousin's boyfriend, Terry Brown, supposedly over some alleged domestic abuse. After that tension, Phillips and Brown continued to have trouble together. Both men have prior felony convictions, and police got involved when guns were drawn from both of them during an argument in one case. In the
How do you shoot 14 people, though?
following days, Phillips would receive threatening messages from Brown's friends. Phillips reportedly had bullets shot at his car during this time. Likely feeling unsafe, Phillips temporarily fled to Las Vegas for several months before returning back to his hometown of St. Paul, where the tragedy in the beginning of this video would unfold. Wanting to enjoy a night out, Phillips decided to head out to the 7th Street Truck Park Bar. At the beginning of the night, Phillips was unarmed, but not for long. Phillips had coincidentally
I would hate a place called the Truck Park. Ugh. Why do I feel like only people who drive trucks? I'm not even gonna. Never mind.
met a friend on his way to the bar. Noting the harassment Phillips had received from Brown, his friend asked if Phillips was armed. After Phillips confirmed he was not, the friend offered to sell him a firearm. In exchange for $600, Phillips received an anonymous loaded handgun.
$600? That's kind of a lot, no? For like a under the table situation? I mean, even though, like, what? That's so random. He's like, hey, do you have a gun? Do you want to buy one?
Phillips then tucked the gun into his waistband and proceeded into the bar. When returning to the bar, Phillips would make eye contact with someone else in the bar, none other than Brown himself, along
Oh, so they sued the guy who sold him the gun.
with two of Brown's friends, Alan Walker and Jeffrey Hoffman. These friends and Brown, of course, were the three men who prompted Phillips to evade to Las Vegas. Phillips would eventually make
They hunted him down, bro? What did you do to them?
his way to the corner of the bar with his back against the wall. According to the court, Hoffman, Brown's friend, approached Phillips and told him, "Katya, you're dead."
Bro, what did you do? What the hell did you do to them? That was a whole different state, bro.
During this time, likely feeling unsafe, Phillips temporarily
Bro, you went halfway across the country, dude. You went halfway across the country and they found you.
fled to Las Vegas for several days.
I don't know, dude. You did something. What happened?
Within 2 seconds after that conversation, Phillips
What did he say?
Hoffman, Brown's friend, approached Phillips and told him, "Katya, you're dead." To which Phillips would reply, "What's up?" Within 2 seconds after that conversation, Phillips would fire 2 rounds at Hoffman, sending the rest of the bar into a panic. Phillips then walked towards Brown and both exchanged fire, hitting each other along with over a dozen other individuals who were in the crossfire. Tragedy would strike as one of the bullets fired from Brown would enter a young woman's
Bro, you're just a terrible shot. You guys are just reckless as fuck. You can't even aim a gun, bruh.
heart, Markeisha Kiki Wiley, killing her almost instantly. A dozen other people were injured, including someone who was shot in the Achilles tendon.
That's what bro, that's what that would be the worst. That would probably be one of the worst pains that you've ever felt. Come on, man. I was thinking about that Kill Bill scene. You slice the, yeah. Y'all know what I'm not going to show it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Man. Called that, bro.
Others had bullets go through their legs, 2 people shot in the arm, and one who we saw earlier in this video would lose an artery. After the altercation,
You lose one? What is that? Dude, they're terrible shots, dude. They didn't hit. At least they didn't hit anybody like square in the chest or nothing. That's good. I'm glad they're terrible shots.
footage captures both patrons and security scrambling to subdue the shooters. Both Phillips and Brown were apprehended at the scene. During the investigation, it was discovered that the gun bought that night and used by Phillips was illegally obtained. The history of the gun traces all the way back to Eagle Pass, Texas. It was purchased by what's called a straw purchaser, or a person who buys guns legally with the intention of selling them to someone illegally, which can be quite lucrative. The seller of the gun often...
I was gonna say, bro, that was a little expensive. I mean, if you were to go get one regularly, it'd probably be less than that.
in profits hundreds of dollars per gun sold. In this case, Jerome Horton Jr. purchased the weapons from a store called Fleet Farm, a retail store that, among other items, also sells a variety of guns. During the summer and fall before this shooting, Horton bought 33 guns. He would then contact Gabriel Young Duncan to sell those guns to people with criminal histories who otherwise would not be able to purchase a gun.
Bro, 33? The gun place has to be sued too, man. 33, and you're not gonna flag them or let anyone know.
On their own. Young Duncan had sold one of those guns to Phillips that night, and it was used in the shooting. The gun that killed Markeisha Kiki Wiley that night, however, was shot by Brown and not Phillips. Of all the injuries incurred that night, Wiley's was the only death.
Aww.
Currently, Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison is in the process of suing Fleet Farm. He alleges that they were
Thank you, bro.
negligent when selling to Horton, as they failed.
Bro, I'm glad this resolved the way it did. Like, I mean, it's a terrible situation, but it's actually not as bad as it could have been.
To identify his suspicious, frequent gun purchases as a red flag, adding that they're aiding and abetting straw purchasers.
Bro, 33 guns is stupid, bro. Maybe one guy, like, wants to have a gun collection or whatever. Make sure, bro. 33?
Gabriel Young Duncan has been sentenced to 40 months in prison, and Jerome Horton has been sentenced to 25 months in prison for their part of selling the gun to Phillips. Devondre Phillips was sentenced.
That's it, dude. You shouldn't get out, bro. Like, you're equipping other people to do damage that would give them life sentences. You should get more than that.
Sentenced to 29 years of state prison for 8 counts of attempted murder. During the impact statement, Beth Wiley, the mother of the woman who was shot and killed in the crossfire from that night, had this to say: "It's clear that night is a joke to Phillips. He has zero remorse and clearly does not care about our daughter being murdered or anyone else injured that night. This is what our family will never be able to."
Yeah, dude, he doesn't care about anything. He's oh, man.
Forgive.
What a
Terry
loser.
Lorenzo Brown, whose gun killed Beth Wiley's daughter, Kiki, was convicted of murder for her death, along with 5 counts of attempted murder not premeditated. He is awaiting his sentencing, which is scheduled to
throw
happen
him
on
away.
August 8th, 2023.
Oh. Hey, that was a super good video, bro. Older Midwest video, totally different voice. Not bad, though. Next one's going to be 21-year-old woman turns misdemeanor into felony.